Now this should be a very interesting match. Nikki, you mentioned earlier recurve archers shoot faster, but the men in particular shoot very fast, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very dynamic shot. It's always moving, so generally, yeah, it's a lot quicker.
Well, they're ready on the line. USA shooting on target number 1. Spain on target number 2.
Representando Estados Unidos de América, Brady Allison.
Well, we know him well, Brady Allison there in the red cap. And Recurve there, Matthew Recurve. And Joseph Scarborough.
Y en la placa número 2, y representando España, Pablo Hacha.
So Pablo Hacha in the middle, going
Miguel
out first.
Alvarino García. Y Daniel Castro.
Miguel Alvarino Garcia and Daniel Castro making out that team as well. The Spaniards fist bumping their way to pick up their bows. They've got a big task on their hands here against a very strong USA team.
Good strong shots, good focus, guys. Matt.
Hint of seriousness there on the face of Mr. Ellison.
Yeah, he means business. Being knocked out pretty early himself in the individual round, he's here to make amends.
Yeah, pretty philosophical about his going out. He said the other guy shot better. So, but disappointing for him, especially going for a 6th World Cup final title. It's Brady Ellison of the USA to get this gold medal match underway.
Yep, there it is.
Good strong shots, the same as the practice field. Nice and smooth.
Ocho.
So good start from Brady, but an 8 from his teammate.
9.
So Spain up to the shooting line. Little window there for 27 from the USA through the first half.
Ocho.
An 8 is not the start they would have been looking for.
Yeah, really wanting to put the pressure on now. You've got to get some 10s here.
Oh, must be listening to you, Nikki. A brilliant 10 there. Pablo Hacha anchoring the team.
Good finish, Matt.
And it's all square. Well, I don't want to tempt Providence here, but can you hear the wind blowing across the mic on the field of play there? Has it just started to pick up?
It may well have done, yeah, and that could really change things. The wind can move the arrows around. Archers having to aim off a little bit maybe, so it definitely makes it a bit more interesting.
Good strong shot, Brady.
So we talked about orders previously, and look at this. Brady Ellison started for the USA, and they've switched the order so he can finish for the USA, and it's 3 9s and a 54 for the United States of America. there is an opportunity here for Spain to steal these points early doors.
Movie.
Working well as a team, you can hear them communicating between each other, so they'll be, you know, talking about the conditions. Have you had to aim off? Where did you aim? You can see them moving the sights.
Castro puts it in the 10. Big chance here. An 8 will be enough to share the points. Anything else? Anything higher, and they'll get the first 2 set points. Puts it into the 9, and for me, that is a cracking start from Spain against a strong USA team. They take the lead, 2 set points to 0.
Finalizando con las mejores flechas España.
Is that a bit of a surprise, or was it just a bit of a shaky start from the USA?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tight, wasn't it? 55-54, so coming onto the field of play, I mean, they might have been on a practice field just now in a different direction, for example, so sometimes this first end is about getting your sight mark in, really understanding, you know, you hit the middle, do you need to make an adjustment, go out there, shoot, trust and adjust.
We take a look back, Matthew Recurve.
Recordamos el equipo ganador
Castro.
es el primero que llegue a 6
Well, he shot a couple of 10s in that match. That really made the difference for the Spaniards. Stealing it by a point, but you always want to be in the box seat against the USA. Just saw Matthew Recurve there, just going through a bit of a mental process and just closing his eyes. Pretty sure that's not because he's tired. I'm pretty sure that he's just trying to calm himself and, like you say, focus and trust.
Yeah, he might be going through a bit of visualization, thinking about how the shot might look internally or externally to him, and you know that's really important when you're on this stage, that you just go back to what you normally do and stay in that place.
Well, 2-0 to Spain. USA trailing. Will shoot first, and again it's Brady Ellison who is leading the line for the USA.
Moving.
Another sight move. Not quite sure where the 10 is at the moment, although that's on the line. I think I'm going to call that one in.
Took its time.
It was a long hold, yeah. You've got 2 minutes to shoot their 6 arrows. They can use that differently over the splits. So as we're alternating between teams, they can take 1 minute and 10 on the first 3, but that only leaves them 50 seconds for the second 3.
Oh, Miguel Alvarino Garcia has found the middle of the target. Can Daniel Castro follow him in? I tell you what, 3 10s from Spain here, and the pressure will be right on the USA. A little bit of movement there. Oh, but it's gone into the 10.
Yeah, that was a really long hold again, wasn't it? But he managed to just keep it together, keep the control. Exactly the result he wanted.
Not quite as quick, sorry, not quite as long on the hold, and comes away with a 9. And well, I said 3 10s, but I think 2 10s and a 9 is enough to put some pressure on the USA. Matthew Recurve starting off first this time, another 9, and this time it's gone low.
Yeah, all 3 you could see just high there in the first end. Perhaps they've made some adjustments and maybe too much, so just dropping low.
That's where communication is absolutely key now. shares with Scarborough what's going on. That's hit the 10 ring.
Good strong shot, Brady.
Let's put that up into the 8. So
All right.
big opportunity here. Possible total score of 59 for the Spanish team. So they can afford to relax a little bit.
You can never afford to relax.
Oh, and that's probably why. Look at that, an 8. Oh, well, maybe relax, although they've got some breathing room.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, ultimately, they're just going to be going through their normal process, every shot, trying to keep it the same, that nice timing, up at full draw, same amount of time each time, and just doing their normal shots.
But it's an important point you say about not relaxing, because you can drop the ball.
Yeah, that can change things. You know, if you relax too much, you just lose that edge, that focus, and things can start to drop off.
Well, they need a 9 here to stay level with the USA. They get the 10 they need for the win. A 55 from Spain, giving them the set points again, because it was only a 54 for the USA. Nikki, what on earth is going on with the team for the United States?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. They know, you can see on the target just now, 4 of the arrows went high, a couple low, so they've just sort of not got the up and down right yet. So they've got to work on that as a team, you know, what's kind of working, and I just can't see that there's any condition changes really. So they're just got to, be as strong and confident as they can, shoot the best shot they can, trust and adjust, and keep going.
Yeah, they certainly do. They've got a bit of work to do here. 4-0 down. They can't afford any mistakes at all. And look, Brady Ellison, he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. So there's no wind, not to speak of, and it's not like it's gusty, so they can sort of blame it on that. So communication key for the USA right now. They will shoot first. They're trailing by a surprising 4-0 deficit here.
Y en semifinales le gana 6 puntos de set a 2 al equipo de Francia. Por eso ahorita lo que ustedes están viendo es la disputa de la medalla de oro en el arco recurvo masculino por equipos. Paca número 1 Estados Unidos de América, Paca número 2 España.
Well, some announcements going on in the stadium here. Sure that the locals will have split loyalties here. Pan American neighbours USA in a fight against a country that shares the language, Guatemala, Spain. So USA trailing by 4 points. Brady Ellison to lead them out again.
Yep.
That's a good recovery from the 8 he shot at the end of the last set. Joseph Scarborough stepping up to shoot second.
It's all right. Right 9. Good timing.
That was close.
Yeah, I don't think the release looked great on that. I think immediately he wasn't happy with it, and yeah, we're not sure if that's going to be an 8 or a 9. We're going to wait for the call on that one.
Another 27, but that could get marked up to a 28 as Alvarino Garcia shoots first for Spain, and that is the kind of form they have all shown. Daniel Castro now. Perhaps the star player in the team overall. Did shoot an 8 on his last arrow. He's having another long hold here. And that's another 8. Pablo Acha shooting 3rd and 6th throughout this match for Spain. Has also gone into the 8. So mini advantage for the USA, and they could get that 8 marked up to a 9 as well.
Yeah, this is a chance to really put the pressure on. If they can keep getting the 10s now, that's really going to put Spain. It could knock them out of this set.
Yes.
So there's one.
There you go. Nice job. Good timing, good focus.
Ocho.
Straight low, bud.
Well, that has drifted way low, hasn't it? That's the furthest from the centre I think we've seen.
Yeah, it's on that 8-7 line, so a little bit low. Brady just bringing another 10 and put as much pressure on as possible.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
He does put it in there. So 55. Potentially a 56 if the 8 gets marked up to a 9. So 3 10s required here for Spain potentially just to level the scores. Well, 2 10s would make it interesting here, wouldn't it?
It would indeed.
That would put them provisionally level on score and notionally give them the win. That has gone now. And then we would have had to go to a measure, but now this one has drifted away from the Spanish team. USA will collect the points in this third set. Still an important shot here for Acha. He drifts out into the 8. That's not the finish they would have wanted, even though they knew it was out of reach. The 2 set points go to the USA, but the last 3 arrows did not look promising from Spain.
No, they didn't, and you kind of want that confidence, even if you know the set's finished. You want that confidence of those shots coming through, so that the next end you're back in there ready for it. But yeah, they're going to be a little bit kind of less confident going into this next end now.
Yeah, I think you're right. And well, the USA, they haven't shot great. That's for sure, but they're still well in this, and well, the wind is in their sails at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. They've got the momentum now. They've put a score on the board. So if they can do that again, they'll tie us up 4-all.
Vamos a esperar resultado oficial. Estados Unidos tienen un 8 que puede ser 9, posible 9. De todas maneras, haría 55, 56 puntos en esta serie. Ganaría
Well,
los
Pablo
2
Acha
puntos de set.
has been anchoring the team from Spain. Going to need a steady hand from him as they go into this 4th set.
Muy bien, es oficial. 2 puntos de set en la paca número 1, Estados Unidos de América. 4 puntos de set en la paca número 2, España.
So still trailing, USA will shoot first in this 4th set as they fought back in the 3rd. Got their first points, but trail 4-2 in this gold medal match against Spain. Well, there's a few technical issues on site in Guatemala, and we will bring you pictures from the venue as soon as we can.
Yes. Show me another one. Good strong shot, Joseph. Good finish.
Well, welcome back to Guatemala. Scarborough putting it into the 8, and they've just
good strong shot, Matt.
Switched the order a little bit, so a 10 from Ellison, an 8 from Scarborough, and Matthew Requart shooting 3rd for the USA. 9 from him. 27 seems to be their favourite score in the first half of these sets.
Yeah, they'll be wanting to be a little bit higher than that. Obviously not too happy with it, but they've just got to find the groove. It's a really important set here. They've got to win it.
Nice shot from Miguel Alvarino Garcia. Remember, the last 3 arrows from the Spaniards in the previous set, when it was out of reach, and perhaps the pressure was off, they could shoot their best. They only shot 9.88. This is a remarkable recovery from that. 2 10s, a third from Pablo Acha, and the USA will be under huge amounts of pressure. Beautiful shooting from Spain.
Good strong shot, good focus.
Now, any points dropped here really put pressure on Recurve's team. A 9, not too bad.
Just tall, Bubba. There it is.
That's exactly what they needed there. You know, they've got to finish up here with a couple of 10s. They've got to put as much pressure as they can back on Spain in this last end. Potentially last end. What's going to happen?
Brady Ellison puts it down into the 10. A 56 for them. Now remember, Spain potentially could get the maximum here of 60. So they got breathing room. Not relaxed. I'm not saying they should relax, Nikki, just that they've got some breathing space. They need it, because this is what happened last time. Daniel Castro has to shake the 8 from his teammate Alvarino Garcia and shoot his own shot and get another 10 for Spain. Taking a bit of pressure off his teammate and anchor. A 9, not too bad.
You see his arm move on that shot. He just shot it and then he tried to pull it over, but he knew it was going to go left.
So just 7 seconds left for Acha here. Needs a 9 to take this. Oh, what a brilliant finish from Pablo Acha, and what a brilliant win for the Spanish team against the much fancied USA. Spain take gold in the Recurve men's team at the first stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup. Congratulations to them. Is that a little bit of emotion coming out on the face of Pablo Acha?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, I think they've just realised what they've done, and maybe when they were 4-0 up, there was a little bit of, you know, the jitters coming in because they realised what was possible, and yeah, it means a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely does. Congratulations to them. A fabulous performance from them against a very strong USA team, and slightly overwhelmed by the looks of things, Pablo Acha. It's lovely to see that, how much it means to these athletes. Brilliant performance from them. Right away through Miguel Alvarino Garcia, Daniel Castro and Pablo Acha. The Recurve men's team gold medalists for Spain here in Guatemala.
Esta es la Copa del Mundo Ciudad de Guatemala 2021.
Super performance from the Spanish team here in Guatemala. And so far in this event, it's very much favoured the teams closer to home. So for a European team to win is pretty big in this first Hyundai Archery World Cup for 18 months. And the beginning of the 15th season, consecutive season of archery.